So we are going now, I guess, outside to the nature to hear you play Bach suite, the Prelude from the fourth suite, yes? So let's all move outside and enjoy the Prelude, and then I'll see you afterwards. Okay, bravo. That was beautiful. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Really beautiful, beautiful playing, and what I'm about to suggest to you is really just a suggestion, a matter of taste, especially with Bach. As I said in the previous lesson, for some reason I have 2 Bach today only, but I of course love Bach, so that's great. You know, with Bach there are 3 things that are sort of non-negotiable, and it's a sound quality, intonation, and sense of pulse. After that, it's like you go to the supermarket and you buy the best ingredients for salads. So once you have them, the sauce is different. You know, some people from Spain will put their olive oil or they will not eat it. Some people will add lemon and so on, and each one will have their own taste. That's a matter of discussion. But really, these 3 aspects, I have to say that your beautiful sound, beautifully recorded, intonation is great, sense of pulse. However, and that's, take it or leave it. It's up to you. When I heard you play, when you started, it was beautiful, really beautiful. You started, and I thought, after 3 notes, I thought, wait, is this the minor suite that I've never heard before? Is this the sad suite that I don't know? And then I realized, no, it's in E flat major. E flat major, which is, you know, if you go through history, and not just with Bach, but you go to Beethoven, it's very heroic key, if you think of E flat. But in any case, besides the character, after a couple of bars, I started feeling that I'm hearing the same thing. Now, same thing could be great, like if you go and eat ice cream all day. Could be good, but you'll have a stomach ache. And that's how I felt. Like if you come on stage and you're an important person and you give me a speech, you give a speech and the speech is really dramatic. It's important for the people that are following you, like in a concert. If the speech talks beautifully and very dramatic but the same way, after a few seconds I don't believe you anymore. I mean, I need variety. If you would be, let's say, the Kanzlerin of Deutschland, and you come on TV in prime time, think about it, and you want to tell everybody something about like the coronavirus, you know, something really dramatic, 8 p.m., and you start talking like this. Hello everybody, I would like to tell you something really dramatic, really important about the coronavirus. I had coffee this morning, and by the way, you have to stay in a quarantine for the next 2 weeks. It's like, okay, screw you. But if you say, hello everybody, today I need to tell you something very dramatic. 2 weeks ago, you know, so you change the dynamic, you pause sometimes, but that didn't happen in your playing. And so the Prelude became a piece by itself. It was, I have to admit, even though really, ice cream, gorgeous, but hard to listen to the whole thing. Now, this is just the entrance. Now I have to hear 6 dances with repeats. And then the Brahms sonata. And then intermission. And then Barber sonata and Ligeti. I mean, do you want to kill me? I need to be not just entertained, but I need to be with you. So, what do we do? What do we do? So, you can easily say, well, I'll do more dynamics. Okay. But I have something else to suggest to you. Sense of pulse. Your pulse is very clear, but you're counting in 8th notes. You're actually counting in 8. You play in 8. You play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the end of the first phrase, I'm done. I got the whole story. And then again. And then again. And when you get to the climax, I'm already thinking about, wait, did I buy milk? My wife told me to buy milk. Did I forget? Oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble. And I lost you. Really. So, but why the pulse is a problem? It's not you play too slow. You're ignoring what baroque music is mostly about. It's about blocks of harmonies. It's not about melody. You're playing it with a trained ear and soul of Brahms' coloratura, which is beautiful. I have nothing against it. I'm actually coming from there. But to play Brahms, to play Schubert even, this is a phrase. That's what you do with Bach. Not the slides and the vibrato, the sustained long phrase that you create on really literally 8 notes. You're ignoring the harmony. So what I want to do is a little game with you. Now, take it or leave it, it's up to you, you play beautifully.
No, I agree with what you say.
Let's play a game now. We're going to do it in Pizzicato, okay? And I don't know if this game is going to work. I've never actually tried it with the ocean in between. But we're going to try. I'm going to just play the bass. I'm going to play... And you're going to fill it up with Pizzicato. I'm going to be the cellist of a quartet. You're going to be the second violinist or the violist, not the first. And you're going to just react to the kick I give you. I give you a kick, and you're going to react. That's it. Okay? Now, if I don't change the harmony, just go with me. Just one kick, one block. One block. We don't do in the block too much. We get a kick, or what Baroque people call the bell technique. It's actually a term in Baroque playing. You hit the bell, and there's a result. Hit, result. Hit, result. Not hit, stay, hit, stay. No. Okay, ready? There might be a little delay, but let's see if it works with the Atlantic Ocean in between us. Ready? And... Okay, now excellent. Now it's really good. It works. It works. Can you show me a little bit, tiny bit of emphasis within the word whatever? You just say whatever, 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 but you can say whatever, whatever, whatever. So you could do da ti da 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 ti da da ti da ti da 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 ti da da ti da ti da da ti. Yeah, just go somewhere else, but it's in the same whatever motion. Ready?
Yeah.
And yeah, but a bell, it's very good, but you cannot stay too long because the bell, that's going against nature. If you do bang, no, bang, bang. I don't see if you can see me, but if you walk in a church with this smoke thing, yeah, the only motion you do is the first one. You do 1, ta ti ta 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 ti ta, 2, ta ti ta 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 ti ta, yam pa pi pa, yeah. So you have to feel somehow that that's what you're doing. You're hitting a bell. Now, let's count the bars, not the notes, the bars of the first phrase. Can you play now? And this is just for me. Don't do it if you don't like it after the lesson, but for me, in order to count the bar, we are counting actually in 1. So it will be like, and I want you to count out loud. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's see, when do you think the first phrase ends? Try. Four. 5. No. Just go on. 6. 7. 9. Exactly. That's 1. Yes. 8 bars. 8 bars, not 8 notes. Now, let's take a little phone number out of the first page of Bach Prelude for the 4th suite. Okay? It actually works. The second number, so the first number of our area code is 8. Let's figure out the second number. Yes, second number. Okay, try. Let's count together. Try.
1, 2,
3, 3,
4,
4,
5, 6,
6, 1.
1.
Yeah, so first two numbers are 8, 6. The area code to this phone number is 8, 6. Go on.
1, 2,
1. Okay, now we don't have time.
8, 6,
I
4.
tell you because 864. Now, whoever is watching us from around the world, I've never done it, internationally, but I do it with my students. There is a phone number. And I actually made a student of mine call that number to see who is it. But I'm now interested because I haven't figured out what area code is 864. Can somebody around the world who is watching us tell me? I would really love to know because we got the wrong number, as you can imagine. But I would like you at home, go through until the cadenza, until do diez. Go until there, find out the phone number. There is a sheen, there is a plan, harmonic plan that tells you how to hit the bell, which you didn't do. You played by eighth note. So now it leads me, again, you don't have to play like this, but now you played 3 phrases. And I'm like this, look how excited I am. I'm with you. We just started the story. 864 is the area code. Now, how to play it? When I asked you to play this, when you did pizzicato, it sounded like this. I always believe that any Bach suite that we play, we should try to play pizzicato. Just try. You will find out that most dances sound actually unbelievable pizzicato. In fact, you can go to YouTube and hear all the suites on guitar. It's gorgeous. It's natural. Yeah? So, for instance, of course, many cellists play. Which is beautiful, but it's not a dance. Which is more like pizzicato. So, same here. When you played it short, you did exactly actually what Suf, the previous student, did. You went to your comfort zone, which is what I call the freak out zone. You go here. And you get glued to the string, but you miss the best part of the bow, which is here. Now, in order to use this part, and that leads me to the second point of our lesson, you need to activate an extremely important part of what I call the cello mouth, which is your bow arm. That's your mouth. This is not your mouth. This is what makes sound. You need to activate your tongue. Your tongue. What is your tongue? If this whole thing is your mouth, what is your tongue? What part of it is your tongue? The part that articulates.
The fingers?
Exactly. The fingers. Your fingers do not exist. Can you once put your tongue down? Did we do it in the lesson? I don't remember. Because we had some lessons. Put your tongue down on the lower part of your mouth and say Guten Morgen like this.
Guten Morgen.
You see? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So you can sing one note like ha 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 ha. You can sing coloratura without a tongue. But when you speak, which is what you do when you play Bach, when you speak, you need a tongue. So we need to learn how to activate your tongue. First thing I want you to do is put your hand like this, your right hand, and imagine that you're holding a heart, a living, without the bow, that you're holding a living heart. Now start pumping this heart through the main vein, which is your thumb. Start pumping the heart. Good. So, while we're pumping this imaginary heart, I'm going to suggest to you in our imaginary story, okay, that pumping in the blood would be a down bow and pumping out would be an up bow. Just go with me, it's just a game. This is down bow, up, down, up, down, up. Now, turn your hand and drop your wrist as if you're hanging on a chair. Good. Bravo. Now, just do the same thing. Down, up, and say it. Down, up, down,
up, down,
up, down, up,
down,
down, up. Now, put the bow, middle of the stick on D string, hold it with your left hand, and hang your hand on the chair, imaginary chair, and still do down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, when you feel comfortable, pronate your hand towards the first finger. Pronate. Exactly, but keep doing the down, up. Bravo. Now, just go to a lower chair. It's the same chair. Go to a lower chair. It's not a different chair. It's not that you have to do this. No, hang. Great. Pronate your hand towards the first finger. And pump. No, on the stick. You can leave the stick now. You can leave the left hand. And start pumping. Through the main vein, I remind you, which is your thumb. Bravo. Now, when you feel comfortable, start adding another motion, which is pinky down, pinky up, which means string crossing. Pinky down is lower string, pinky up, higher string. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, which is the same pumping motion. Now I'm just telling you a secret. Good. Now, once you do it, every day is like you go to the gym, you do stretches. Now let's take the bow to an unknown area in your playing, an area that you simply don't use. Let's go under the silver, God forbid. No, you use that too much. Here, under the silver.
Oh.
Great. Now, let's pump. Let's pump our bow. Good. Take it a little bit out to what we call the balance point of the bow. And I want you to play a song that we all know. Can you try to play on G string? Can you try, please, with pumping motion or banana bow in the frog? No, exactly. Annabel, exactly opposite. Down, up, down. Up, down, up.
Okay.
Opposite motion. No. You're doing it with... No. Annabel, you do it with your wrist. No. The wrist is a reactor. It reacts to
fingers.
motion. It doesn't... The wrist does not create motion. It reacts to motion of what I call cello lungs, this motion, which is air, and the cello tongue. But you don't move the wrist, it's just a connector. So we move fingers and elbow. Can you try? Playing now in the frog, but you're not really activating the tongue. So I give you another example, then we go back to Bach because we don't have time. It's a great exercise. It sounds awful. I warn you, but the prelude of the first suite, if you take the prelude of the first suite and you place your bow under the silver part and you play the entire prelude separate bowings in the frog using only pumping, no arm, for string crossing and for up and down. It will sound, wait, sorry, my headphone is falling. So it will. It's very scratchy. I warn you because there's no lung, no air. Down. Only fingers. Try. So I don't want your arm to move at all. Put it under the silver part. Pump, pump. No. Annabel. Just exactly opposite. The first note was great. Down, up, down, up, down, up.
Okay.
No. Okay, Annabel, your up is not really, if it would be a heart, you did it before. You close it in, you just move it rather than open it. So it's a motion that you don't use. Yeah, you close on a down bow, you open your fingers. Exactly. You do this, you close and move.
Oh.
Close, open. Good, excellent. Yes. Bravo, that's it. Yeah, I'm happy. Good, that's the motion. It's like, I always tell my students, God forbid if you have a stroke and you forget how to speak. It happens to people. And then you go to rehab center, for like 6 months, and they teach you how to activate your tongue again. And for them, just if you can say hello, to put the L at the top of your mouth, it's a huge achievement. So I'm really happy with your achievement. Now, since we don't have time, I want to run like a few months down the road, and I want you to try to count out loud the bars of the phrase. So the first bar would be tom pi pi pa 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 pi pa 2, 3 ta 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 ti ta 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 4, and to play it with the tongue in the first half of the bow and lifting the bow. Just try. I'm not saying that you need to like it and to do it in real life, but as a musician, flexibility is extremely important. I want to see that you're able to do it. So let's see if you're able to do that. Okay? Try. And count out loud. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait.
1,
1.
2, 3. That's all, yeah.
See, that's good. This speech is interesting. I'm with you. I might not agree with you, but I'm with you. I'm not thinking about the milk that I forgot to buy. Because you're paying attention to the phrasing via harmony, which is really a must always, but especially in baroque period, where we think in blocks of harmony, not in melodic. I'm really generalizing. I don't want to it's not 100%. It's just the view of that kind of music. Now, you did it now with a lot of tongue, but with no air. So if you want this direction, you need to learn how to combine not just the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta to add the air, which is your elbow. So you did now. So if you have both, you're winning, at least for my ear and soul. So it's not just an ice cream all day long, it's a whole meal. Just you take me up and down and you tell me a story. And that's what we want. Okay, Annabel, so I think that's it for today. But a beautiful, beautiful playing. Bravo.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.